Hello and welcome to the first Frampton Show. Presenting today is Duke and
Princess.
Today is Sunday the 25th of November and the latest news is coming up next. Okay, so the first news then. Frampton Cottrell Youth Club are looking for volunteers. You can visit the Village Action website for more information and they'll be able to give you the up-to-date contact details, but they are looking for volunteers. That's at the Village Action website. So also Floral Friends, some more news. They've been busy with the youth club and the brownies over the last couple of weeks, ready for the spring and their bulbs. And it's good to point out that when you see them Floral Friends actually doing work on the flower beds, they're wearing high-vis jackets, so you know that it's them. Now if you see someone messing about with the flower beds who don't have high-vis jackets, then it's always a good idea to let Floral Friends know. If you've got a camera, take a picture of them doing it. Don't try and talk to them yourselves though, because it could be dangerous. But just so that you know the difference, if they've got a high-vis jacket, then they're supposed to be there. If they don't and they're pulling up plants, then they probably shouldn't be there.
Alright, so, I've read a book called, was basically based on Stinky and Ben. You can see the cover of it there. It's for boys and girls at all ages. It could be a great Christmas or birthday present, doesn't matter which. There's 8 in a series, and you can borrow it from the 8 library if you don't want to buy it. Also, I recommend that you buy them because they are really good books. Oh, just to let you know, Ben is the 11-year-old boy, and Stinky is the hamster that can talk and knows everything.
Ooh, clever hamster.
Not like you.
Not like me. No, I'm no hamster.
No, you're not clever. Okay,
so thanks so much. So moving on from that very quickly, we've got some more news, which is from the New Inn, which is in North Frampton. The New Inn has got new management, and that's Mark and Mel. And you'll be able to go there and see them if you want to. They have got their winter season menu at the moment, and they're also open for bookings over the Christmas period. So we'd like to wish them all the luck. Well done to Mark and Mel.
They do delicious ice cream, so well done for that.
Oh, delicious ice cream. They've also got a play area and plenty of parking, so we definitely recommend it if you want to go out for a spot of lunch. The New Inn at Frampton Cottrell, and that's on the way to Nibley on the Badminton Road. We also have the a shout out to the Nisa shop in Frampton Cottrell, where you can get all your local and fresh produce, bread, and they also have a post office. So if you ever need anything desperate like chocolate or crisps or milk or bread or cakes, the Nisa shop, they're on Wood End Road, and pop in, say hello, and get whatever groceries you need. Okay, I think that's it for the news.
Yeah.
So next coming up, we do have what the events are going to be over the next coming weeks.
Alright, so we have a Christmas fair at the Miners Club on Sunday the 25th of November starting at 1 o'clock. We have a Christmas market on the 30th of November, 5 till 7 p.m, Frampton Cottrell Church of England, which is a school. We have a St Saviour's Church Christmas fair, Saturday the 24th of November, 2 p.m, and it's in the church hall. And we also have a Watermoor fair, which is on Friday the 14th of December, 4:30 till 7:30 at Lowerstone Close. Thank you. Over to you, Duke.
Thank you. Yes, the Watermoor Fair, Frampton Community Projects Photography are going to be there. So if you want to support your local school and have some pictures taken at the same time, then come along to that fair. We're going to be in one of the classrooms taking the photographs on either a white background or a Christmassy background. If you fancy having some professional pictures taken.
What, isn't Santa going to be there?
And Santa Claus is going to be there, but I think you have to book to see him, but I'm not sure about that. But you'll be able to check that out on the Watermore website, which is Watermore, I don't know, just Google Watermore Primary School, and then the link will be able to come up.
Yes.
Okay, so over the summer, we went to the Winterbourne Medieval Barn Harvest Orchard. And we've got a piece to show you on that, introducing Holly as our interviewer. So we'll play that now for you.
Hello, my name is Holly, and we're at the Orchard Harvest in the Medieval Barn. We're in Winterbourne, and this event is hosted every year. Let's take a look around.
I'm not shouting at you, I'm shouting at me first. Say no when I'm ready. Are you ready? Yes! Ready!
Watch him, see if he can run.
Oh, some sort of whistle. Lift it right up, lift it up, lift it up.
We go. The pink isn't even gone yet, is it? Yellow. Oh, God, yellow. Oh, orange!
We are here with Terry. Do you do this outside the festival?
Yes, I do around about 90 shows all over the country. Devon, Cornwall, Somerset, Wales, Scotland. We're coming to the end now, because this one here will be probably my last outside one now.
Do you support any charities?
Yes, my main charity is the Air Ambulance. Very good cause, because the air ambulance covers every walk of life. You're on a motorway or on a horse or walking, they will come and get you and take you to the hospitals and things like that, where a normal Land Rover wouldn't be able to get there. And the other one is the Children's Hospice, one of my favourite ones really, because these guys, they need a bit of help, and through the ferret racing, we raise a lot of money for those two charities over the years.
How did you get involved in this?
Well, my granddad always kept ferrets, and father, and we started off doing a bit of ferret racing at Faints, and then it snowballed from there. I've been doing now ferret racing for 43 years, and always kept ferrets. We do sort of rescue ferrets on Exmoor, and we started from there, and believe me, I'm actually booked up now fully for 2019.
Will you be here next year?
I certainly hope so, if I'm invited back.
Thank you, Terry.
Okay, thank you.
Where's your chin? Left arm nice and straight, that's it. And then pull that all the way back to your chin. Good.
We are here with Jodie. Do you do this outside of the festival?
Yes, this is what I do for a living. So I teach archery and bushcraft to people all over the southwest as my job.
How did you get involved in this?
Oh, years and years of being a scout and a guide, and wanting to do this for a living, and wanting to teach people how to enjoy the outdoors better. I think that was why I got involved in this.
Will you be here next year?
I hope so. I hope they invite us back. We have loved being here so far, and we hope that we get to come here again.
Thank you, Jodie. We are now finishing up at the Orchard Harvest in the Medieval Barn. There is a lot of activities to do, like archery, make your own fruit juices, all kinds of things. So next year, please come along with your families.
That was a good day out, wasn't it?
Yes.
Great day for all the family.
Yeah.
Now we have had some actually had some information from them actually that there's not going to be the medieval auction harvest next year, but there will be the year after that. They're having some work done, I believe, so they're not going to be able to do it next year, but the year after that they will be back, but you'll get more information on that.
All right, and that ferret trying to jump out at me.
Yes, well,
Scared the muffins out of me.
it must have really liked you. So carrying on with the events, we've got a New Year's Eve event that's be coming up on Monday the 31st of December. It's at the Winterbourne Community Centre, and it's a silent disco. And what that means is you each listen to the same music, but you're all wearing headphones. So it's very quiet for everybody else, but it can be very loud in your eardrums. So you can still dance. It's just like a normal disco, but you're just going to be wearing headphones instead of listening to the music without headphones. So that is on Monday the 31st. It starts at 8:15 p.m. Absolutely. Also, Floral Friends have a coffee morning on the 28th of November.
Yes.
It's 9:15 till 12:30, and that's at the Brockridge Centre in the centre of Frampton Cottrell. So if you fancy going over for a coffee and meeting the people that do the planting of all the plants, etc., then why not pop along for a tea or a coffee and a bit of cake?
Yeah.
That's on the 28th of November.
I quite fancy a bit of cake.
Well, who doesn't? Also, what's just come through, there's going to be a new Froome Valley Parent Support Group that's going to be starting. The first one is on this Wednesday, and it starts from 10:30 a.m. until 12. It's starting on the 28th of November as well.
Yeah.
And that's going to be at the Crossbow House, which is on School Road. So if you want to go to a support group, it's open to parents, pregnant mothers, expectant fathers, grandparents and carers. So that's just come up on our little notice board there. So that is the events. If you have any events that you'd like to share with us, then why not get in touch with us by email at newsdesk@framptoncp.org. If you also have any news stories you'd like to share with us, then again you can email us at newsdesk@framptoncp. Okay, moving on then, it's going to be down to history, which is very exciting. I'm looking forward to this.
I'm not.
History.
History's boring.
Okie dokie. So, history. What is history? Well, that's all about our past. And today we're going to be talking about Park Lane. Now, it's not Park Lane that used to be famous here in Frampton Cottrell. It was Penny Lane.
Yes.
Penny Lane was what used to be called Park Lane, but we can't find out at what year the name changed. We have had a look to try and find out, but we've been unable to find it. So if you know, then please do get in touch with us at our usual email address, which is newsdesk@framptoncp.org, because we have not been able to find out at what point it changed. But Penny Lane, back in the day, was very famous. And you might not have known this, but do we know where part of the Wild Wild West came from?
Yes, it came from Penny Lane, which is now Park Lane.
That's correct. Basically, in 1812, Christie's built a factory down in Penny Lane.
It was a hat factory as well.
It was a hat factory, and they created there the 10-gallon hat, which is in all the Western movies. So people like John Wayne, Rudolph Scott, and Tom Mix, who all wore these 10-gallon hats in the movies, they all came from here in Park Lane. Well, Penny Lane, but now Park Lane.
Yeah.
So, what else is the hat known as?
It's known as a Stetson hat as well.
It is the Stetson hat. Now, Stetson stole the idea from Christie's, but everyone knows it as the Stetson hat because it's so well known. But Christie's actually took them to court with their patent, and
they won.
They did, yep. They won the case against Stetson to say that they owned the 10-gallon hat. But by then, so many people knew it as the Stetson hat. Unfortunately, the name stuck. But it didn't come from America. It came from Frampton Cottrell.
Yes,
so how's that for an amazing story?
A fact.
And a fact, yes, absolutely, a fact. So again, if you do know the...
what about the manufacturing?
The name change. Yes, well, of course. I mean, the hats were manufactured here in Penny Lane. The house is obviously being converted now. It's in the centre of Park Lane.
Hey, you never told me this. Why did it change to Penny Lane?
Well, that's it. That's what we don't really know. So we want to check in the parish records, but the parish records are quite large, and because we've got no idea at what point it changed, we've been unable to ascertain the actual reasons why.
Why
But
was it called Penny Lane?
I'm guessing. Oh, why? Well, the reason it was called Penny Lane is because when they were manufacturing the hats, they used to pay 1 penny for every bucket of wee that you delivered to them.
Which was a bit disgusting.
Yes.
There you go.
But the wee was important in the manufacturing of the felt. Now, what we can't determine is if John Wayne knew he was wearing someone's wee. We are kind of sure that they don't know what they were wearing, but anyway, that's why it was called Penny Lane, and that's why we probably think the name was changed, because it resembles and it's to do with wee, which isn't always that nice to talk about.
No.
So yeah, that's
I
what Penny Lane came from. But again, if you do know, then please do get in touch. If you want to know more about the show and more about Frampton Community Projects, you can get in touch with us at info@framptoncp.org, or you can visit our website, which is www.framptoncp.org, to get more information of what our charity basically does. So I think that's pretty much it for this week.
Yeah.
We'll see you again in a couple of weeks' time, and please do get in touch. We hope you enjoyed the show. Take care, be safe, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.